All right. Good afternoon, good evening, our dear listeners and participants who have been joining us to witness the presentation of various groups. We appreciate your participation. And today we are here once again for another presentation. And today we are having group five to make their own presentation. And we have group five members here. This simulation training is on ADR. We have just concluded a professional diploma training in ADR, and we have grouped ourselves to practicalize what we learned in the class by way of simulation. And so we have group five today. They are going to make their own presentation, and I will allow group five members to introduce themselves, tell us your name, your role in your group, so that we see how we'll progress from there.
Okay, my name is Joseph Akpan Joseph Bassi. I'm the mediator and arbitrator in this Group 5 simulation test.
Okay, you are the mediator, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, the next person.
Good afternoon. My name is Afam Igbadi. I am the defendant in this Group 5.
You are what?
I'm the defendant. Defendant.
You are Afam.
Yes, sir. Afam. Yeah, Afam Igbadi.
You are defendant.
Yes, sir.
Okay, defendant. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrew Musa.
Okay.
My name is Andrew Musa. I am the complainant. Bye.
Are you there?
Yeah,
Yes, we're here, sir.
right here.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
We are here.
all right. I'm asking you that. Okay, can you hear us well, Musa?
Yeah, I'm hearing you very well. I'm
So you
hearing
need
you.
to speak out very well. Okay, you need to speak out very well so that we can hear you well as well. So,
All right.
like I said, this is group five, and they are presenting on mediation. So I will read the topic group five are presenting. Please mute your mic. Uh, yeah, I'm going to read a topic for group five, the case that group five they are going to address in their presentation. And then, so as you join us in the comment section, you observe and then ask your questions, make your observation as we progress. All right. So, all right. So I'll read present today. Can you hear me, please?
Yes,
Yes, we
sir.
can
We are
hear you.
hearing you, sir. Yeah, can hear you.
And so, group divorce mediation, looking at custody. All right, so I'm back. My network was having issues, but I'm back now. So now we are group five are presenting on the topic divorce mediation custody agreement. So I'm going to read the background of the case. A divorcing couple is in a disagreement over child custody. One parent wants full custody, claiming the other parent is unfit due to work commitments, while the other parents want joint custody. So there's a conflict here. And what is the conflict? The conflict is that there's the issue of parental rights versus child's best interest. Parental rights versus child's best interest. So what's our focus here? We want to see how this group will navigate emotional issues, child's well-being, and then practical scheduling. That is, for instance, we're talking about our main focus here to see how the emotional issue, because it's an emotional something, and how these emotional issues will be addressed, and then of course child's well-being will be handled, and then what are about practical schedules that are going to take place in terms of maybe child care and all of that. So we have group five who are going to do justice to this case. So they will demonstrate their skills in trying to resolve this issue. So let's take it that this is a case as a practitioner mediator, you have this for you. How are you going to address it? This is what group five are going to demonstrate here. So I'm going to give group five the opportunity to continue with their presentation while I also observe, and you also from comment section also observe and make your comments. Ambassador Halima, you are welcome. Yesterday we missed you. You were not here. Nobody could ask. But thank God today you are here so that you can help us to make those observations in the comment section. All right, so group five, the floor is open for you. So let's go ahead and be conscious of time so that we'll not end up wasting time. We'll have another presentation by 5. So let's try and be as snap as possible as we can. Thank you. The floor is open for you. You can go ahead with your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning, Mr.
Good
Alpha.
morning. Yes, I'm here with you.
Yeah, this is Mr. Musa speaking.
Okay. How may I help
I,
you?
yeah, I've been trying to reach you repeatedly, and because I'm concerned that I've been denied access to my child, and that is unacceptable to me. And I was in the house day before yesterday, and everybody in the house denied me access to see my child. So, and I'm concerned, and because I kept in the darkness about the well-being of my child. So, I want to let you know because I know the mother is not around, and you are the stepfather that the child is with you. So, at this point, because I have kept in the dark about my child well-being, I want to let you know that I want to take custody of my child. That is what I want to tell you.
Okay, Mr. Musa. Um, Taking custody of the child is not going to be such an easy task. This is a child that I've been taking care of for how long now? After I married the mother, which you abandoned and you chased away, this child has been under very good conditions since he has been with me. You know, he's going to school, he's been taken care of, he's been catered for. Even when you complaining that you were not allowed to see this child, it's because they don't know you. Those people you met are my siblings. Somebody cannot just come up to the house and knock on the door and expect that somebody that doesn't know them will just open the door, and when they view you as a stranger, so you were not able to see the child because they don't know you in the house. They have not been seeing your face before. How do you expect them to just open the door for you to come in and see the child?
Well, Mr. Alpha, I agree with you that they are not seeing my face. Now that they have seen my face, I'm identifying myself. I've come and everybody know I am the biological father of that child. And I concerned about the well-being of the child. So I want that child to be in my custody at this point because the mother herself don't have time for that child. Don't have time to take care of that child because of her work schedule, because of her job, her work schedule. She don't have time to take care of that child. So I want that child to be in my custody as a father. So I want to see him. I have plans for him. I'm concerned about his wedding, about his education, about what he's going to be in the future. So that is why I say at this point, it's inevitable that that child will be in my custody.
Well,
Musa,
Mr.
I don't
Musa,
know. Maybe I'm the one not hearing you well, but it's like you're now be a little louder because we cannot hear you well.
All right.
But
so
we have heard
Mr.
what you say, so let Akpan respond.
Okay. So, Mr. Musa, like I said before, you getting custody of that child will not be possible. You have never been available. Like I said in the beginning, the condition I even met that child and the mother is nothing to write home about. You can't just pop up from the blues and come and tell me because you try to get to see the child over the weekend and you were not able to see the child over the weekend. Now you suddenly want to take custody of the child. You are complaining that the mother of this child is always busy and this and that. But we have been the one taking care of this child, bathing him, taking him to school, feeding him, caring for him, and making sure that everything is okay with him. I know that you are the biological father of the child, and I am not disputing that fact or dragging the fact with you. But all I have is the child's best interest at heart. And with all I've heard about you, I'm sorry. I won't let that happen.
Well, Mr. Alpha, I want you to know I am the father of that child. I'm more concerned than every other person. All those people you talk about, they are strangers to that child. Me, I am not a stranger. He's my son, and he knows that he has a father somewhere. So I want now that I'm show up, I said I want to take care of this child. I want to take custody of the child. I have a good plan for that child. I'm concerned about the well-being of the child. I think at this point you just have to give up I allow that child to come and be with me.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
I'm
Mr.
telling
Musa.
you.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Musa. We can't keep dragging this matter front and back concerning this child. Now, my question is, you want to come and take custody of that child. Do you want to separate this boy from his mother? Do you know the kind of relationship the child has grown with his mother over time? Even me, that I've known this child for maybe only 3 years. The kind of relationship we have grown is not something I can let go of that easily. The kind of relationship this child has grown with his mother, we cannot just break it like this. That's not how parenting works. So you have to reconsider your taking the child away from us, because it is not possible. I will not let that happen, no matter what happens. I won't let it happen.
Okay. I think at this point, I don't have any assure that to take this matter further. So I will report this matter to arbitration. So I know that they will do justice to this very matter, because I know that they have done justice to such matter like this before. I will take it up from here to the arbitration. I just want to let you know very matter,
You can do whatever, you can take
because
the matter to
I
wherever
know
you.
that they have done.
I don't care. That's your business. You can take the matter to wherever you want to take the matter to. That's your problem. All I am not letting you have custody of this child. Period. You cannot separate this child from the mother. You cannot separate this child from me. Have a nice day. I'm done having this conversation with you, sir.
Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Akpan, are you there? You are supposed to respond now. Supposed to call his name myself.
Mr. Joseph.
Hello, Musa.
Hello, Mr. Akpan.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Akpan.
Good morning. May I know who I'm speaking with?
This Mr. Musa.
Okay, Mr. Musa.
Yeah.
Okay, you are
Is that
welcome.
the
Can I
office of the?
know?
Is that the arbitration?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. I have
Mediation
a
center.
very
It's a mediation center.
limited.
Mediation center. Yes, the mediation center.
All right. I have a very pressing, important issue that I want to report
Okay, go ahead.
to
Go
see
ahead.
what you can do. So I have issue with my wife long ago, and we have divorced. And my wife had been in the custody of my child ever since. I'm not allowed to see my child. I'm very concerned about the well-being of the child. And that my wife, my wife don't have time to take care of that child because of the nature of her job. He left house very early and came back very late in the night. So we don't have time for the child. But at this point, I don't know, I'm kept in the dark about the well-being of that child. So I want to take the custody of the child, but they refuse. They don't allow me access. They don't allow me to see the child. I don't know anything about the child. The stepfather refused me, denied me of seeing my child. So I said, okay, at this point, let me take the matter further to see how you can mediate between me and them. That is why I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Pham, I've heard what you said. So you give me the contact of that the person you are complaining about. Give me his phone number so that I can call him.
All right. His number is 080 33
Okay.
98
Yes.
2694.
Okay.
His name is
All right.
Alpha.
Afam, Mr. Afam. Okay, Mr. Musa, I've
Yeah.
heard your submission. In this office, we are fair in everything that we are doing. And I know before you come over to report the case to us, you have been hearing of what we've been doing in order to serve humanity and make the world to be in peace so that we can live in peace with one another. So your own case will not be a different. I'm calling you. You will come to the office by 10th of 10th of October. That should be next week. Come by next week by 10 a.m. So I will call Mr. Pham also and inform him of the time that he will come. When both of you come to the office, we can now start. Then I hear from you and hear from Mr. Pham. Then we see how we can resolve this matter amicably.
That's all right. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is that Mr. Pham?
Yes, good afternoon. Who am I speaking with?
Mr. Pham, my name is Akpan Joseph Bassi from ADR office, number 15, Musa Jaradua Avenue, Abuja. So a complaint came to our office against you that you you are taking custody of someone's child and you have denied the father access to see the child. So the complainant came and laid this complaint in our office. So we are inviting you to come on 10th of October by 10 a.m. at our office. So please do us a favor and be there so that let's see how we can mediate on this matter.
Okay, thank you for the information. If I may ask, who is this person that brought my matter to your office?
It's Mr. Musa. Do you know
Oh,
him?
yes, I know a certain fellow
Mr.
by that
Musa?
name. Yes, yes, he used to be my wife's husband
Okay, no
in the
problem, no
past,
problem. So
and
when you come, try and be in our office by 10 a.m. Thank you. Hello?
Musa, mute your mic, please.
Hello? Hello? Good, good morning, everybody.
good morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay. Please, I would like people to identify yourselves. Who is Mr. Musa and who is Mr. Pham? Here is this place is ADR Center. We believe in fairness and justice. We've been handling cases, family cases, communal cases, even religious cases. We handle them here. And at the end of it all, at the end of the day, everybody will go home satisfactory and happy. So I believe your own case will not be a different. I believe at the end of it all, you will be happy. So what I'm trying to say is this: these are the rules we have here. We don't entertain interruptions. No quarreling here, no fighting. Wait for your turn before you say when they call on you before you say something. No abusive words. We respect everybody's right here. Do you understand my point and the rules
Yes,
here
sir.
now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, I
please,
do.
please, can you identify yourselves? Let me know who is Mr. Pham and who is Mr. Musa among the two of you.
Okay. I am Mr. Afam. I am Mr.
Okay,
Afam.
Mr. Pham, you are welcome. You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I am Mr. Musa.
Mr. Musa, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Musa, I want you to say your complaints here. All the things you told me about Mr. Pham, I want you to say it here in his presence so that he can be aware of it. So that if there is any submission he has to make against or for to defend himself, he can equally do. So the floor is yours. Go ahead and repeat your complaint in his presence.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So, my complaint is not uh, more than just my child. Yeah, I've had a divorce case with my wife, and Mr. Afan is now married to the woman, and they are in custody of my child. And ever since then, they are not allowing me to see my child. They have kept me in the dark about the well-being of my child. I know nothing about it. Even if I go there, they refuse me to see my child. They deny me access. I don't have access to my child. I don't know anything about it. So I requested that I want to take custody of my child because of this regard. Because I know that the mother of that child, because of our work schedule, the kind of job he's doing, the kind of work he's doing, he don't have time to take care of that child. So as a result, I said, I want to take custody of my child. But Mr. Afan refused, said I cannot take custody of the child. So after repeated refuse granting me access to see my child, and I said, okay, I don't have an option than to see anybody that will be able to mediate between me and them because I know I am the biological father of that child. That is the issue.
Okay, Mr. Pham. Hello. Okay, fine. Mr. Pham. Oh, Pham is off. Okay, Mr. Musa. Mr. Musa, can you hear me? How old is how old is your child? Hello?
By next month, my child will be 6.
Will be 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Your divorce uh, contract, you do put divorce according to follow up necessary process of divorce in the law court?
Yeah. We did.
Okay. And the custody of the child wasn't it handled?
The custody of the child did not come up during that process because I was not actually after the custody. So I just want the woman to just go with whatever he wants to go with so that she can give me it.
Okay. So now, which means how many years now since your wife
Can you?
left you?
Hello. Sorry
Hello,
about
Afam.
that. Sorry about
Yes.
that.
Okay, no problem. Afam, Mr.
Yes,
Afam,
I'm with you.
can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, Mr. Musa have said a lot about your denial of him access to his child. So please, I want to hear from you. Is it true that you've been denying him access to his child and you just take custody of the child without allowing him to put his own this thing input in upbringing of the child. Is it true?
Well, I would like to correct something. Now, his complaint is he came to the office, sorry, he came to the house and he wasn't allowed to see the child. Now, this is because the people in the house, they don't know him. He's always not available. In fact, I can't remember the last time I and this man spoke. He has not been involved with this child. There's nothing he does for the child. Like I said in the beginning, ever since I met the mother and that child, I have been the one taking care of them. This man has never come up one day to say, oh, this is his child or this or that, and he wants to do anything for his child. It has been on my head. Now, the people in the house don't even know him. So there's no way they can allow him to come into the house and see any child. You know, I've been having complaints about him
Mr.
with
Farm,
my wife.
yes,
Yes, are you with me?
yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
basi- yeah, so basically, he was not allowed to see the child because nobody in the house knows him. Those people he's calling strangers, those people are my younger ones, those are my siblings. And people that don't know him cannot just allow him to come into the house and do whatever he wants to do.
Okay. So, Mr. Farm,
Yes.
may Mr. Musta have enumerated a very crucial point that the wife, that is your wife now, because of the nature of her work, that she cannot take good care of the child. That is the reason he wants to take over the child from you people. What, please, can I know the nature of the work your wife is doing? Hello, Mr. Farm.
Okay, she's into business. She sells all these Hollandis and
Mr. Farm, are you there? Okay, Mr. Musa. Hello, Mr.
I'm
Musa.
hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Okay. Yes,
I
you've
can hear
heard
you.
what Mr. Farm said. Mr.
Yeah.
Farm said that the reason they denied you access is because the people in the house don't know you. Because for over 3 years now, he married to your former wife. You've not shown or you've not made any effort to come to the house to see your child. You only wake up this moment and say that you want to take custody of the child. So that because of security reasons, that was why they didn't allow you access to the child. So please, I want to confirm one thing. Since your wife left you and got married to Afam with the child, have you been visiting the compound or except now?
Well, I I don't think there is need. There was no need for me to visit there before now. So I have not been part of the arrangement, or they have not told me anything about the child, about the well-being of the child, about the school or anything. So I just feel okay. There is no need for me to ask. But now that I'm concerned, because I'm now concerned about the well-being of the child, the education, and because the child has to go to school, I have to know what the child is doing, whether the child is doing well or not. So I have come. I have not become it, but now I have come. I think that it's necessary that they should allow me access to my child, whether I'll be there for the child or not. But now that I have come, I want to be there for him now. I think they should allow me to be.
Okay, I've heard it. Mr. Farm, Mr. Farm.
yes, I'm with you. Yes,
Hello, Mr. Farm. Okay,
yes, hello.
Mr. Farm.
I'm here.
There is one thing I want you to yes. There is
I'm
one
here.
thing I
I'm
want
here.
you to understand. There is one thing I want you to understand. You know, Mr. Musa is the biological father of this child. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
As you said this child is in school. Whose name is he bearing
Yes.
in school? Is it Mr. Musa's name or your own name?
He's bearing Mr. Musa's name.
Hello? Okay, Mr. Musa's name. Can you see
He's
now? There
bearing
is no
Mr. Musa's
how.
name. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, I can see. I have heard you. You can now see now. There is no how you can separate Mr. Musa from this child. So we in this ADR center, we are for peace. We are going to look for a way now to see how Mr. Musa will have access to his child. And I can see that since this child have stayed with you for over 3 years now, the relationship is there already. It has been generated between you and the child and the mother. And the way you are sounding, it shows that you are taking this child as your own child. So, but you cannot remove this fact that Mr. Musa, being the biological father of this child, still have something to contribute to the well-being of this child. So it shouldn't be shut out entirely. So what we are saying is this: because this child, there is a child right act in this in our constitution, so that allows the child to have they have right for good parenting, have right to education, they have right to protection and security, even educationally and morally upbringing. So you alone and your wife cannot do this, because if it should be allowed only you and your wife to take care of this child, automatically Mr. Musa will be shut out and the child will be seeing Mr. Musa as a wicked father. And you know one thing, now Mr. Musa have maybe he has come back to his senses that he should be contributing to the well-being of the child, his child, because the he cannot be separated from the child. And what is there is that I can see Mr. Musa, the love he has for his child, if not manifested, is dead. So we have to allow him to show that love to his child also. So what I'm trying to say is this: please, you will discuss with your siblings that they should grant Mr. Musa access whenever he comes to see his child. Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, I have something to say about this. Since we are talking about the custody and seeing the child. Now, the only thing that will allow or make Mr. Musa have anything to do with that child is if he decides to come out as a father and begin to contribute towards the betterment of that child. Are you with me? I've
Yes,
been
I'm
the one
hearing
paying the
you.
school fee. I've been the one paying the school fees. I've been the one feeding. I've been the one doing everything. And he can't just come up out of the blues one day. You can't just come out of the blues one day and say he wants to have custody of the child or this or that when he's not contributing anything positive to the child. Honestly, I don't have a problem with him seeing the child or whatever, but he must act as a father if he wants to be the father of that child. I cannot drag the child with him because the child is in the child's name is his son is his name. He's the biological father, but I'm only doing my own part as a stepfather.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Musa, Mr. Musa,
Yeah.
Mr. Musa, can you hear me? You've heard what Afam said, that the only thing he will hear from you and accept granting you access to your child is if you are going to contribute to the welfare of that child and act as a father. That he doesn't have anything to do in order to maybe to hurt you, because hurting you means hurting the child also. So that you allow free flow. You understand? Anytime you comes, you have access to the child, except if you are not going to behave like a father to that child, because he doesn't want anything to hurt the child. Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, very well. So I'm really concerned about the well-being of the child. I'm concerned about the child education. I'm concerned about the physical and the spiritual well-being of that child. So if they did not keep it in that, they, they let me know, oh, this is the plan, oh, this is the school, this is what they want to do. I don't have anything with it. I can contribute to the education, to the well-being, even morally I can contribute to the well-being of the child. But access, they should be allow me access to that child. They should allow me to see the child. Let me discuss with my child. Let me see how the child is. Then they said no. But as far as they agree to allow me to be see my child, I will be contributing to the well-being of the child. I don't have anything with that. That is just the issue.
Okay, no problem. You can see we are gradually coming to compromise. In this
So
issue,
if you should try and finish it up, your time is up.
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir, we are rounding up, sir. Yes, this issue has reached this stage. Mr. Musa and Mr. Afam, I can see that both of you have come to an elastic limit. Can I so to say that you will allow both of you to join hands and train this child instead of taking this child to a welfare home. That you even if Musa, you have accepted to allow the child to remain in the custody of Mr. Farm and your wife instead of
Yes,
maybe taking the child to welfare home. Okay, fine.
yes.
Okay. So now here in this like in this place now arbitration center, and I am as your mediator. I will I would like you people to come to this agreement that there won't be any problem. There will not be any time you people will quarrel with each other or fight against each other because of this child. Because parents are the first teacher to their children. Because whatever thing you do in the presence of that child, the child can never forget it. So whatever you people do, maybe anything that may cause any discrepancy, you people should do it outside the child's presence. So I still thank you all for coming to this arbitration and mediation center to settle your matters. So in conclusion, because there is there I can see there is no time for us to waste since we've seen that both of you have accepted in your heart to team up as one family and train this child amicably because there's a saying that says that all men were born free and equal in dignity and rights. So please, what I'm trying to say is this: you people should take care of this child, and we in this arbitration center will be monitoring you people. I'll be following you people up to see how you people are faring and taking care of this child so that there won't be any problems. Mr. Pham and Mr. Bosa, I thank you all for 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 deeming fit and finding us worthy to handle this issue. Please, I know that you all, you and Mr. Pham are happy the way we handle this matter. Is it true?
Yes. That's it's all right by me. I'm very happy. I
Okay,
really appreciate.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Mr. Pham, I would like you to give a handshake to Mr.
Yes, we
Pham
are.
and hug yourself for peace, to show that there is peace. Peace has returned.
O- Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for
Thank you so
doing
much.
that.
Thank you.
At this juncture, we've come to an end of this matter. Mr. Pham and Mr. Musa, please go and take good care of your child. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Thank you very much. I'm really grateful. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So we are done.
Mr. Afam, Mr. Afam, this one that you have spoken on behalf of your wife. Are you sure it is the mind of your wife you were speaking? Because I did not hear at any point you saying that, okay, you talk to your wife and see her opinion on the matter. You just discuss on behalf of your wife. Are you sure you were speaking her mind? That is just an observation anyway.
Okay.
And apart from that, I want to, okay, let me just say, I want to thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. All we are looking at here is not perfection.
So,
What we are looking at is we are learning. It's a training ground. Here you learn how these issues are being navigated and presented. Musa, thank you very much for muting. That's fine. So, just mute yourselves. I want to talk. Musa, mute yourself, please. Thank you. It's just a training ground, and people have tried a lot to make sure that your presentation go on well, and at least you have tried to address some issues. But there's one issue that people fail to address. So I want to just call your attention to it. Our focus in this case was to navigating emotional issues, which people were able to address. All right, you're able to address the emotional issues that were also there. Then we also you also discuss about the child's welfare, well-being, which also you will address it, right? Samusa say he will be paying school fees and taking care of other things and visiting the child and all of that. The only aspect that people did not take care of is the practical scheduling of maybe visitation and when Musa is supposed to pay the school fees and what amount or what percentage of support that is going to give for the welfare of the child. This is what people do not do. The practical schedule should be at what intervals Musa is permitted to come and visit the child. Is it once a week or twice a week or once in a week and also or once in a month? So people would have defined this schedule so that Musa will not just jump into Afam's house anytime that he wants to see a child. There must be a schedule of visit when he can visit, and then also the issue of school fees. At what point Musa is expected to pay a percentage that he say he wants to pay for the child's welfare, and at what interval Musa is going to give money for the child welfare. All of this must have been defined. And this is what people fail to identify the practical schedules. That thing is very, very important so that because if Musa keep coming, maybe say every day Musa is coming to the house, it will become a kind of interruption. It will become you will constitute nuisance to the family. Do you understand? The family will not feel comfortable anymore. So, and then even the Afam himself, which is the husband, may feel threatened with the presence of Musa coming around all the time. And then he will be feeling that kind of fear and anxiety, or maybe the wife reuniting with Musa may be coming there. I get a point on. So there should be a kind of distance. So you people should have defined the schedules at what interval Musa will visit and what interval he will give the support that he wants to give. So this is just what I observe. We don't have much time to go deep, but people have done way. So I'm going to give you hello, are you there?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here.
All right. So you have 23 over 30. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening. We are starting another session by immediately there are some another group that is on the standby. So we are going to allow that group to come in immediately for their own presentation as well. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Sir.